Yes. Thank you very much. Okay, if the audio is soft, you can use your earpiece so that you can hear correctly. Okay, the rest can hear correctly. So if your audio is soft, very likely it's your own device. Okay. I'm Mark Chan, the liver detox specialist, and this is the 18-hour liver detox program. Okay, I'll give you a short introduction of myself. I am Mark Chan. I am a retired church pastor from the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Those who know the Seventh-day Adventist Church, we are very health conscious people. Okay. Many of us are advocating the plant-based diet. Okay, we are advocating the plant-based diet, and many of us are vegetarian. I myself am a vegetarian for 30 over years. I have been a pastor for 28 years, and in 2017, I applied for early retirement to use liver detox as a marketplace ministry. And because of this marketplace ministry, I am able to enter into secular homes, people who are free thinkers, Buddhists, Hindus, and all kinds of people. And I do house calls. Okay, these are my qualifications. Way back in the year 2000, I attended a 24-hour clinical preventive medicine seminar. And that is the seminar to teach people about natural remedy. Okay. And then I have a master's degree in public health, majoring in health promotion and education. So that is my major. Okay. And then in order to graduate from the master's degree in public health, I have to write a research thesis on liver detox. Okay. And the research thesis title is Effects of Liver Cleanse on Blood Cholesterol Level Among Adults in Singapore. As you know, 1 in 2 persons will have high cholesterol. And this is a testimony written 13 years ago. She was my first client. Okay, she got high cholesterol, or rather borderline high cholesterol. She did 2 detox programs, and she measured her blood. The cholesterol level surprisingly went down. For that, she was trying to exercise, take supplements. It cannot lower her cholesterol. But after doing detox program, we managed to, through blood tests, she was able to find out that her cholesterol dropped tremendously. And because of her testimony, while I was doing my research thesis, I was thinking, what title should I choose? So I decided to choose the effects of liver cleanse on blood cholesterol level among adults in Singapore. And it was approved by a panel of professors because I'm using a clinical study to compare pre-detox blood cholesterol and post-detox blood cholesterol. And as you can see, after detoxification, 5 weeks later, this is pre, and this is post. 5 weeks later, after 2 detox programs, this gentleman who is 45 years old managed to lower his cholesterol from 296 to 103. And the result is tremendous. Really. The result is really tremendous and very encouraging. Okay. I'm trying to get somebody to mute. Esther, are you able to mute? Because we can still hear you. Yeah. And then another lady, she has high total cholesterol. Okay, she has high total cholesterol. And then high LDL also. After doing 2 detox programs, her cholesterol from 243 dropped to 167. Just doing 2 times. And then her LDL, which is bad cholesterol, it dropped to from 151 to 109. Okay, so the result is really tremendous. You see. Do you all know what is ChatGPT? It's an artificial intelligence. I asked a question on ChatGPT. In applying liver cleanse, many gallstones are passed out. What are the composition of those stones? And the reply is, gallstones are composed of cholesterol, bilirubin, and water. Then I follow up with a question. Does the discharge of gallstones lower blood cholesterol?
Like a detox liver.
The answer is yes. You see, answer is yes. Okay, I'm trying to get those people who are coming in to mute, especially please kindly mute when you come in. Okay, can you mute your audio device? Okay, thank you. Okay, why liver detox? Because liver is a very important organ. Okay? A very important organ. And is very afraid of all these habits that we put into our liver. What are they? The liver is very afraid of alcohol. And when you put alcohol into the body, the liver will be damaged easily. Okay. And then coffee and energy drinks. The liver is very afraid of coffee. I think most people will drink coffee, right? And actually it's very bad for the liver. And poor nutrition, fast food. So if you are taking fast food, okay. And then allergy food, like milk and egg. Kindly mute your, as you come in, kindly mute, please. We can hear you. The one in Samsung SM, kindly mute. And then soy deficiency. Okay, GMO food also damage the liver. And environmental toxins like heavy metals also damage the liver. Okay. And processed food also. Processed food is damaging to the liver. And then we have stress, infection, prescription medication, smoking, excessive workload. All these damage the liver. Okay. Why? Because the liver has 500 functions. And these 500 functions is divided into 4 main sections. Number 1, the liver is the center of the immune system. So it is a command center of your immunity. So if your liver, which is also a filter, if it's congested, it cannot produce enough antibodies or T cells to kill bacteria, to engulf toxins. And then it also will affect the body metabolism. okay, when your liver is congested. So when your liver is congested, it cannot secrete bile to break down fat. And as a result, you will experience digestive problems. Okay? And then it cannot break down proteins, fats, and regulation in blood sugar. So it's very important to unclog your liver. Okay. Next section, the liver is also in charge of creating good blood. Without good blood, you don't have good organs. Because the liver filters the blood every second, every minute, and every hour. Okay. It also creates blocking mechanisms, filters blood of toxins. What are the toxins? They are heavy metals, drugs, preservatives, pesticide, and all the chemical contaminants. So as you are young, you can eat a lot of food that is very unhealthy. It doesn't affect you. But when you grow old and your liver has already accumulated enough toxins, that's where your immunity will go down, your digestion problem will deteriorate, and you don't have good blood, and you cannot store nutrients. So a lot of people start taking supplements. What's the use if you cannot store it? And your body will become more intoxicated. That's why a lot of people who are selling you supplements, don't believe them until you detox. Otherwise, the body cannot absorb. You see? Absorption is very important. It's not how much supplements you are taking. It's how you are able to absorb all these nutrients from your food and from your supplements. That's why people who are trying to cure cancer, they're trying to put a lot of antioxidant supplements, chemotherapy drugs, no use. So those people who are very enlightened before COVID, they are able to go to Koh Samui for detox. Okay. And one gentleman is Dr. Darren Chew. He said, "Hi, I'm Darren. I was introduced to a Thai detox program in Koh Samui in 2019, where I had to undergo a full 11-day stay-in course of olive oil, fruit juice, and enzyme drinks without any solid food. Of course, it was effective, but very tough because it needed a lot of time, determination, endurance, and deep pockets. $3,000 per course. In total, I went for 4 courses before I stopped. Then I was introduced to Mark Chan Detox Program. Obviously, it was so much easier and cheaper, so I tried. I have gone through 6 courses so far, and I must say that it's so simple, easy to manage, affordable, and as effective. I would strongly recommend this program as it has been running for the past 10 years. So I'd like to thank Dr. Darren Chew for giving me a word of affirmation and a testimony. After he had written this, that was 2 years ago, he did another 3 times. All in all, he did 9 times. Whereas when he went to Koh Samui in 2019, each time he spent $3,000 to detox, altogether 4 times. Okay, but for him, he spent a small fraction of what he paid for in 1 time and able to do 9 times. Okay, I'd like to introduce this author. He wrote a book called The Liver and Gallbladder Miracle Cleanse. And he said a classical statement. This natural doctor is also a naturopath and a liver detox guru. He said gallstones which are clogging the liver is the major cause of disease. Why? I just share with you, the liver has 500 functions. Command center of the immune system, metabolism, main organ for metabolism, create blood, filter the blood, and last but not least, store nutrients, vitamins, and minerals. So if your liver is congested, it cannot perform all these important functions. And that's why you have chronic diseases. If you have all these illnesses that comes with congestion of the liver, most people will see a Western doctor. And Western doctor only deal with the symptom, they don't cure the disease. And that's why he said, liver congestion is among the leading health problems, yet conventional medicine rarely refers to it. And then he said it usually takes many years of chronic liver congestion before liver damage become apparent. Okay, I want to show you part of the body's anatomy. In this diagram, you only see the gallbladder, the pancreas, and part of the small intestine. On top of the gallbladder is the liver. The liver produces stones as a result of the filtration process. So every minute when the blood stream carries the nutrients after digestion, it goes through the liver for filtration. And when the liver encounters drugs, preservatives, toxins, it will secrete fat and wrap all these toxins with fat and form gallstones. So when you have enough gallstones, the liver becomes congested. And when the liver is congested, you have all sorts of health problems. You got it? Okay. So when the liver has all sorts of health problems, you go and see a doctor. Doctor will give you medicine to further congest your liver. So excess stones from the liver will go into the gallbladder. That's where, in Chinese, we call it 胆结石, or calcified stones in the gallbladder. And doctor will remove the gallbladder for you. And some of them have suffered the removal of gallbladder. Gallbladder is actually an important organ to store excess bile. Now, the doctor will tell you gallbladder is a useless organ, but it's not true. So when you don't have enough bile, you don't have a reservoir to store bile, it will flow into your digestive system. Then you suffer from bloatedness and so on. Okay, so it's important to prevent your doctor from removing your gallbladder. So excess stones not only go into the gallbladder, it also goes to the pancreas, and it will prevent the secretion of insulin. And people, when they have enough congestion of the pancreas, they cannot secrete insulin and they suffer from type 2 diabetes. And doctor will just prescribe insulin. And this is not good, okay? You can actually reverse diabetes. You can also prevent surgically remove the gallbladder. You can reverse fatty liver. Now, if you don't do anything about your liver, if it's congested, ultimately it becomes hardened. Okay, like this, what you see here. This is a hardened liver, and these are all the gallstones that are embedded inside, and all the liver ducts are collapsed because of the hardening. And do you know that 1 in 2 people will have fatty liver? And fatty liver is reversible. And there are 2 kinds of fatty liver, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Non-alcoholic means it's due to overweight, lack of exercise, and eating too much deep fried food, oily food. And alcoholic fatty liver is due to drinking too much alcohol. Okay, those people who practice happy hour, they will have alcoholic fatty liver. And then you don't do anything, it becomes cirrhosis. Like what we have seen earlier, like this one. I'm sure you don't want to experience that. Okay, there is no substitute for a liver when it's totally hardened. You can only request somebody to donate a liver to you. It's not like the kidney, you have a kidney dialysis machine to substitute the kidney, but liver, there is no such thing because it has 500 functions. So the liver is in charge of getting rid of fat-soluble toxins. by storing it in the liver as gallstones. For example, alcohol, drugs, food additives, pesticide, insecticide, contaminants, microorganisms, and heavy metals. Whereas water-soluble toxins, you just drink water and you flush out all the toxins. Fat-soluble toxins will stay in your liver as long as you live. And until you do liver detox, then the stones will be purged out. So when you take my program, which I will introduce later, you will just have your liver ducts dilate, and then the stones will come out. Okay? It will come out from the liver, the gallbladder, and the pancreas, and it goes straight into the small intestine, and it goes straight into the large intestine, go to your rectum, and then anus, and you pass it out. So you are cleaning a lot of major organs. You are cleaning your liver, your gallbladder, your pancreas, and your small and large intestine. Most of the detox program only focus on the colon, okay, large intestine. They don't detox the liver. Now, look at this chart. On your left is my client's one. He eat like anybody else, eat meat. A lot of people live to eat. They enjoy eating, and through many years, they accumulate stones. So this is the first purge, okay? Doing one time is not enough. You have to do many, many times until the liver is completely overhauled. The one on the right is mine. Okay, I have been a vegetarian for many years already, 30 over years. I think 36 years to be exact. And my stones are very few and very small. I will still have stones, okay, because we are not living in a perfect environment. We are living in a city. We have to eat out. The water is contaminated. The air is contaminated. But if you eat carefully, you will have less stones.
One, I got the
Different kind of stones means different problems. If you have stones that are yellow, it means high cholesterol. Okay. If you have stones on the one on the right, the top right, it means a person will have cancer. Okay. A person with cancer, usually they have a lot of stones. And by the way, out of 3%, one person will have cancer. Okay, you just Google and find out. And most of us are potential cancer patients. Why? Because our liver is congested. It cannot get rid of toxins. So it's very important to detox your liver. And then the one below, you can see worms passing out, right? A person with eczema, normally they will have parasites. Okay, parasites come from our food, raw fish, not properly cooked crabs, prawns, raw oysters, salmon, and so on. Okay, they have a lot of parasites. And the one on your right bottom, you see red stones, right? Red stones are chemical stones as a result of taking medication. So if a person has been taking medication continuously, they will have red stones. And these are poisonous stones, okay? And our body is able to recognize them and secrete fat and wrap all these toxins with fat. And purple stones, as you can see on your left, top right left, is as a result of Hep B carrier. A person with hepatitis B carrier, okay, will have purple stones. The one on the top right, you can see yellow stones, they are cholesterol. Dark green is what? Dark green is, with me, I need to, okay, dark green is heavy metals. Okay. Dark green is heavy metals. And the one on your left, on the right bottom, you can see black stones, right? They are actually calcified stones. This one look like goji or goji berry. They are actually chemical stones as a result of taking too much chemicals or medicine. So these are all from my clients. It's not from the internet. Okay, the one on the top right, person has cancer. Bottom right, whitish green. Whitish green is trans fat. I've been eating all those processed food, French fries, all those hydrogenated fat. And you can see this one is very damaging to the blood vessels. This one also, you can see, this is a trans fat, this is heavy metal, and this is a cancer patient, multiple stones, multicolor stones. And this is a cancer patient. I have a lot of cancer patients who wants to make sure that after the chemo treatment, they want to recover. Do you see worms coming out? I highlighted worms can come out. So be careful. When you eat too much oyster, seafood, raw meat, they have a lot of all these problems, okay? So my detox program is able to purge out parasites, okay? And then you can see one of my client is an engineer. Before he started the detox program, he asked me a lot of questions. So I was able to answer them. And then he wrote me an email with 22 questions for me to type to answer. And then he was totally convinced that he should do detox. So after he did the detox, he passed out many, many stones. After he passed out many stones, he discovered through the microscope or the magnifying glass, he's able to see worms coming out because he likes to eat seafood. Okay, so you can see these are the worms that are passed out. Okay, I want to show you another case study. This is a case study of a person who is very health conscious. Okay, he wanted to complete the overhaul cleanse. What is overhaul cleanse? That means do until no more stones. I want to show you how proactive he was. He makes sure that his liver is completely clean. Okay. So after doing the third time, each time you detox, you collect 4 times. Although you can go toilet up to 7 times. The more you go, the more stones that come out. But I want you to collect 4 times. So the third time he collect the second time, he showed me that there are a lot of brownish yellow stones. And some of them are greenish. They are actually carcinogenic cholesterol. Okay, very susceptible to cancer in the future. And you can see the stones, when he collect the third time, are getting bigger and more. Now, why is there a coin? The coin is there to compare the size. Okay, he didn't pass it up. The coin was there to compare the size. Okay, then he did the 4th time. And this was his first collection. He thought no more already, very few. But actually, when he collected the 2nd time, he got a shock of his life. He said, wow, Mark, what are these? Then I told him, these are actually hard stones that are embedded in your liver for a long, long time. And it took the 4th time for all these hard stones to be released from your liver. So he was so happy that all these stones are passed out. Then I asked him to do the 5th time to make sure that his liver is completely clean. And this is the result. 5th detox, 1st collection. 5th detox, 2nd collection. 5th detox, 3rd collection. And each time he collect, he was getting less and less stones. So he collect 4th time. And at the 4th time, there were hardly any more stones. So I congratulated him. I said, my friend, you have detox 5 times and you have completed your overhaul cleanse. Come and see me 1 year later. So 1 year later, you notice that the coin was from an old coin become a new coin. That was 12 years ago. The coin was just released and you can see 1 year later, he did a servicing cleanse. That means do one time only. So I repeat, if you have never done detox, you have to do continuously until no more stones. Then when you do until no more, let's say you start detox in May, you keep detoxing every week or every 2 weeks until no more stones. It can end in July or August. Let's say, for example, it ended in July. Every year in July, you do a servicing cleanse. Okay? Then you can ensure that your body is totally healthy. But those who are recovering from cancer, they don't do once a year. They do twice a year. Every 6 months, they do a servicing cleanse for cancer patients. Okay, because cancer patients have very toxic stones. Okay, congested liver. Okay, you can see he collected the first time, then second time, then third time. No more stones already. All right. So what did he do?
What's the sock mine? You go and fresh. Huh? Oh,
Okay, kindly, if you come in, please mute. Don't talk with your mic on.
yeah. 58.
Okay. And then second year, he did a second servicing cleanse. Right? Third year, he did a third year servicing cleanse. So I want to encourage all of you to follow his good example. First, complete your overhaul cleanse. That means do until no more stones. Then every year, do one servicing cleanse. Cancer patients do 2 servicing cleanse every 6 months. So in summary, when your liver is congested, you have detox problem. Then your body start to oxidize. That's why a lot of people sell you antioxidant. Okay, no use because your liver is congested. Then when your oxidation reach a certain level, it will produce free radicals, which are pre-cancer elements. And you start to have all sorts of health problems: joint muscular, cardiovascular, gastrointestinal, chronic fatigue, and then infection. And then you will see a doctor. Doctor will give you medicine. They give you steroids, painkiller, antibiotics, and then you don't change your lifestyle. And then it becomes a chronic toxic overload. So I'm here to break the vicious cycle of chronic toxic overload of the liver. Now, I wrote to ChatGPT, okay, artificial intelligence. What do you think of liver detox? The reply is, I think it's a good idea. Is liver detox able to treat chronic diseases? The answer is, several scientific studies suggest that liver detox is able to improve or even remove symptoms of chronic diseases, such as obesity and diabetes. Researchers believe that the detox process helps to restore balance in the body, improve overall health. However, more research is needed to confirm these benefits. Now, those who later on register to join this program, I will come to your place or you come to my place. My home office is in Woodlands, but if it's too far from you, I can go to your place to do a bioresonance scan rather. This bioresonance scan is a German technology perfected by China scientists. Okay, you know, China, they are very smart. They do a lot of clinical study. They are able to detect the body pre-diseases elements. So you can track 36 sections of your body. So the most important one, a lot of people are concerned, is actually their stomach, gastrointestinal. A lot of people are suffering from bloatedness, gastric reflux, and so on. So I have one client, how to read this section. If your reading falls within the range, is green. If your reading falls below the lowest range, like 57, right, is lower than 59. So it's either blue, yellow, or red. If your reading falls above the highest range, it will be on the right, blue, yellow, or red. But if it's within the range, it's green. Now, this lady doesn't have very good digestive system. After doing 4 times, she has no green at all. After doing 4 times, she has 1, 2, 3, 4 green. Okay, her moderate abnormalities that are 4 yellow, no more yellow. So she has improved digestion. In fact, her absorption of the small intestine increased by 53%. Her large intestine absorption increased by 18%. Okay, the rest are all the increases. Now, heart disease. Heart disease is a silent killer. Unfortunately, every day, 15 people or more die of heart disease. Okay, a lot of people die of cardiac arrest. This professor died last year. Okay, unfortunately, very health conscious, but after his job, he went to take a shower and he died. So the bioresonance scan is able to track your heart health. You can see under this cardiovascular and cerebrovascular, your heart and brain, it measures the important factors like, for example, blood fat, cholesterol crystal, blood pressure, elasticity of your blood vessel, and your main artery. You can see after doing 6 times, his blood viscosity, the clumping of the blood become less, okay? Drop by 12%. So if it's on the right side, you need to go to the left. If it's on the left side, you need to go to the right, to the green part. So his blood fat from blue turned to green, dropped by 59%. And then his main artery was actually not so elastic. It increased from yellow to blue to 26%. And then the elasticity of the brain, even though it's green, there is room for improvement from 0.944 increase to 1.922, 104% increase in elasticity of the brain. That means it will have less tendency to have stroke. And last but not least, you can see the brain tissue blood supply to the brain increased by 140%. From 8.5, it increased to 20.4. So you don't have to see a doctor to treat your congestion of your heart. In fact, no medicine can reverse heart congestion except liver detox. This is a retired teacher. She has fatty liver. You can see or not, it's a bit high here. Liver fat content. After doing 3 times, her liver fat content from yellow, it dropped to blue. It dropped by 16%. Okay. And then she did another 3 times. It dropped further to 43%. Now she has a perfect liver, all green. You know, when your liver is perfect, you're able to fight cancer, you're able to digest better, and then your heart will not be congested. Okay? So it's so important. This remedy is not taught, Doctors, they themselves don't know how to do it. But I'm using this natural remedy to relieve people of these chronic diseases. This lady has, this 42-year-old lady, she has gastric reflux. But I also discovered that she has mild fatty liver. You can see it, it's not normal. And then her bowel secretion is very low. That means she cannot secrete enough bile to digest fat. So that's why she has bloatedness. Notice that after doing 3 detox, everything is normal. Then she did another 3 times. The fatty liver dropped by 66%. Bowel secretion increased by 68%. Detox function 7%. She became so proactive. She said, Mark, I want to detox until no more stones. Okay, even though I have improvement, I make sure that my liver is completely cleansed. So this is the result. She did 9 times. I want to show you her liver is completely cleansed when she did 9 times. At first, this was her pre-detox result. You can see she got 0.393, which is very low, below the normal range. And her fatty liver is above the normal range. After doing 9 times, her bowel secretion increased by 104%. Her fatty liver dropped by 75%. I tell you, now she's so slim. Okay, tummy also disappeared. Yeah, so many examples of my clients when they do detox, the fatty liver drop. Okay, what about osteoporosis? A lot of women, they suffer from osteoporosis. Why? Because the liver is congested. It cannot store calcium. So calcium has to be drawn from the bones when the body needs it. That's why as you grow older, when your liver is congested, it has to draw calcium and your bone density will drop. Okay? Right? Your bone density will getting low and low, lower and lower. So you can see after doing detox, what happened to this lady? Just 3 times only, her bone density increased by 130%. And doing 6 times, her bone density increased by 257%. And her osteoporosis dropped by 58% after doing 6 times. So ladies and gentlemen, if you were able to predict how good liver detox can do for your body, would you leave all these impurities in your body? You will definitely purge it out. If you got bionic eyes, you can see how congested your liver is, you will not leave it there. Right now, when we look at the mirror, we see our face dirty, we will wash it. But we cannot see how congested our liver. And many times we just leave it alone. And we practice what we call it a reactive action. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay? When you practice out of sight, out of mind, you have a lot of problems. So poor memory. A lot of people suffer from poor memory as they grow old because of toxicity. Not enough blood supply to the brain. And when the liver is congested, it cannot supply nutrients to the brain. So I want to show you how detox can improve. See, when your toxins are out, your body is able to absorb zinc, okay, B vitamins, and then your memory will increase by 30%. You can see this lady is able to increase his memory by 30%. Heavy metals. A lot of people are suffering from heavy metals because they eat too much seafood, especially the crustaceans, those shellfish, prawns, crabs, oyster, all these are scavengers of the sea, and they clean up the sea. And then we go and clean them up because we eat food based on taste, not based on health. As you can see, a lot of people are having lead poisoning. Most of the heavy metals damage the brain. You can see brain deteriorate, okay? And then a decrease in bone and muscular structure, reproductive organs, kidneys, impairment, and anemia. Aluminium is also a cause of dementia, Alzheimer, Parkinson. And then you can also see mercury. In the past, many years ago, dentists will use mercury to fill up your cavities of your teeth. And a lot of people have this mercury poisoning. So you have memory loss, tremors, lack of coordination, weakness, okay, deteriorate nervous system, digestion problem. So mercury poisoning is very bad. And then the arsenic is the worst. Arsenic is a cause of many illnesses, especially the skin, like cancer, okay, skin damage, scaling, pigment change, circulation problem in the skin, nerve damage, cancer risk of the lung, bladder, kidney, and liver. And cadmium, those who work in Jurong, Okay, they are exposed to all this electronic poisoning, respiratory organ system, kidney, reproductive, skeletal, and all this. So let me tell you when you do detox, like this lady, she discovered that not only detox can relieve her bloatedness and reflux, it can also bring down her lead poisoning from to 11%, dropped by 11%, mercury dropped by 36, cadmium 59. Why cadmium so high? Because she works in Jurong, okay? Her office is in Jurong. So those people stay in Jurong, a lot of cadmium poisoning. And then aluminium, especially the Indians and the Malays, they like to use aluminium pot to cook their curry. And then those Americans, they use aluminium foil to barbecue. So you have been using aluminium, stop using it. Okay, our rice cooker last time is made of aluminium. Throw it away. Okay, the more you use, the more aluminium poisoning that you have. So it can drop by 57%. Okay, look at the pesticide. Many Singaporeans are suffering from high toxic pesticide residue. So do you know that when you do detox, you can lower your pesticide from yellow to become green just by doing 3 detox program, 67%. Okay, what about eczema? A lot of people are suffering from eczema nowadays, This lady or this guy, 63-year-old man, he has only one green. Okay, the skin are all no good. So after doing detox, from only one green, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green. Okay, no need to take medicine, no need to take steroids. Just by doing detox, the skin improve. So I tell you, don't go for Botox, go for detox. Okay, Botox is introducing toxins into your skin. Detox is purging out all the toxins. Okay, you can see this lady, she has very bad allergy. In fact, she went to see a specialist for skin. The doctor gave her steroids and asked her to come back to check out possible oral steroids and biopsy. I say biopsy, that's very serious. So what happened? After doing detox, the thing disappeared. You can see the skin, all the allergy disappeared. Now, I want to show you the last comparison. Immune system is very important. You can see the bone marrow index, although it's perfect, it's always room for improvement. After doing 3 detox program, her bone marrow index, bone marrow manufacture red blood cells, platelets, leukocytes, okay, to fight pathogens, bacteria and virus. And the respiratory immune system also, okay, can fight COVID virus that is in your lungs. And the mucosa is your first line of defense of your nasal passages. It can increase 41%, 88%, and 22% when you do detox. Because the body heals by itself. When your liver as the command center is able to function properly. So I asked ChatGPT, the AI, what are the benefits of doing the liver and gallbladder cleanse? The answer is given by this AI. The benefits of doing liver and gallbladder cleanse include improved digestion and bowel function, clearer skin and softer hair, better concentration and focus, improve mental clarity and energy, reduce inflammation and pain, improve breathing and circulation, improve overall health and well-being. So much benefit. That's why I encourage all of you to detox. And these are the chart, okay, of different color means different problems. And I can analyze for you, or you can analyze yourself. This is a coin. $1 coin to compare the size. You can see the stones are so huge. These are not feces, because they use a shower head to spray away the feces. Feces are food, it will disintegrate when they spray, but these are fat stones made up of cholesterol. And no matter how you spray, it will not disintegrate. So I want all of you to take this affordable detox program, because you can see my competitor is selling at $845 for one program. Whereas for me, I sell 3 detox programs in one box, and I provide 4 free things. Before and after bioresonance scan, okay, after 3 times, 6 times, or 9 times. So every time you do 3 times, I will scan you. But first, I will do a pre-detox scan. After you do 3 times, I will scan you again. This is provided I will give you free. Number 2, I will analyze your stones based on the color, size, and quantity. I will tell you what you have, what disease you may flare up, if you are not careful. And I will counsel you as your mentor. So I will also mentor you. I will give you free health counseling. I also give a free presentation to family and friends. This afternoon, I just came back from a family presentation to family and friends, to a group of 8 people. So encourage you to get this program, because I do this not for business, but actually as a ministry, to help people to free themselves from medication, and then empower them to take care of their health, so that they can be free from the slavery of conventional medicine.
Yeah.
So you can see, my detox program is all natural. We have juices, we have oil, probiotics, we have electrolytes, and this is the main ingredient, the oxygenated magnesium. That one you cannot find in the internet, you cannot find in the pharmacy. There's a special permit for me to import it. It can kill parasites, it can dilate your liver ducts, it can purge out all the gallstones. Okay, we also provide a instructional manual and the basket, all for the price of $330. And I will give you these 4 free things. And not only that, this is an 18-hour program that starts from 6 p.m. to 12 noon. So during this day 1 and day 2, you must be a vegan. You must only fast for 18 hours. That means 6 p.m., no dinner, no breakfast. You consume my product at 6, 8, 10 in the evening on day 1. And then you consume on day 2, 6, 8, 10 a.m. So you consume 3 times on day 1, consume 3 times on day 2. And then day 2, you start to stay home and purge out all the stones. Day 1, you can go to work. Day 2, you must stay home. That's why most people, they will start on Friday. They must be home by 6 or 7. And then Saturday, they stay home. Sunday, they stay with their family, or they go to church. Okay? Or you can start on Saturday as day 1, Sunday as day 2, Monday is day 3. Day 3 is recovery day. Okay? So don't say you have to apply 3-day leave. You only need 1 day downtime, which is day 2. And not only that, if you order now, today, only today, I will give you 3 free books in the form of ebook. Number 1, the classical book, Ministry of Healing. Okay, I joined this health ministry because of this book, and I want to share with you. Okay, in the Amazon, it's selling at $61. And second, is the most valuable one, is actually the Encyclopedia of Natural Remedies. And I use this as a reference to teach people to overcome chronic diseases using food and herbs. And it's sold in Amazon for $85. And last but not least, I will give you this book, Counsels on Diet and Foods. Sold in Amazon for $26. And I'm giving you these 3 ebooks free if you order today. How to order? Very easy. Use your phone, scan to order. Okay, scan on the left, register. Write your name, write your address, give me your phone number, and tell me who brought you in. And then later on, when you fill up, you can scan on the right, okay, to pay now. Okay, so right now, while you are doing that, I want to answer some questions. Okay, it makes sense because basically the liver, the cholesterol precipitate out the blood as gallstone. Is tea less damaging than coffee? Yes, coffee is more damaging than tea, but it's better to drink tea that has no caffeine, like fruit tea, root tea, and flower tea, okay? Are these collection from urine? No, they are collection from the feces. Next question. I think I did this test, bioresonance test, but then I went for blood test. I wanted to know if I had fatty liver. The bioresonance say I have, but blood test say I don't have. Okay, very good question. This is a good question. Somebody said, bioresonance able to detect fatty liver, but blood test didn't. Let me tell you why. Blood test only detect disease when the disease flare up. Bioresonance can predict future disease. Okay, I give you another example. One of my clients, 5 years ago, he is in his mid-30s. He purged out a lot of Yellowstone. I say he have high cholesterol. Then he said, I went for blood test. I don't have high cholesterol. I say, you don't have high cholesterol because the blood test didn't indicate disease. You're not in disease stage. It means that in future, if your liver is congested enough, you will have high cholesterol. So same here, when the bioresonance able to detect your fatty liver, is able to detect a pre-disease stage. Okay. By the time blood test shows that you have fatty liver, it's already advanced. Same as cancer also. When your blood test shows that you have tumor marker very high, it's already cancer stage already. Okay. Can you send me the link for 2 scan on the... Okay, what you can do is since you cannot some of you cannot scan, right? I will type my phone number, then you can just WhatsApp me. Okay, those who cannot scan, I will WhatsApp. Okay, better WhatsApp in the everyone so that everybody can see. Yeah, everyone, please take note of my phone number 97438362. Okay, if you cannot scan, just you can pay now me using my mobile number, or you can register under WhatsApp. Any other question? You can unmute, some of you. Sorry to stop you from questioning during my lecture. Now you can unmute to ask questions.
Okay,
Yeah, who is that? Can you introduce yourself? I can't hear you,
I'm Susanna.
Yeah.
Okay, actually,
What's your question, Susanna?
I didn't have a very good bioresonance test. I think the 2 things that I remember was I had the fatty liver and the heavy metals.
Yeah.
I do I have read that I have a big Berkey, and in one of the internet because they accuse the big Berkey of having aluminium metals inside. Do you know anything about big Berkey? Because big Berkey said they are very, very good filtration system.
Okay. I tell you what, Susanna. I want you to ask questions pertaining to liver detox. Okay. Don't ask me anything that I'm not specialized in.
Okay.
So if you ask me about heavy metal, everyone will have. So it's better to do detox to clear the heavy metals. And the bioresonance can detect how much heavy metals you have.
Okay. All right. That's all I have to ask.
Okay, any other question? You can either type. Okay, the question is the price 330, is it in Sing or in RM? Of course, it's in Singapore dollars lah. Okay, those who are in overseas, if I have to deliver to you, you have to write to me personally. Okay, then we'll make arrangement to send over to Malaysia, because when I send to Malaysia, I cannot send liquid. Okay, you have to buy your own oil, you have to buy your own juice. So there will be a different pricing. Okay. Any other question?
Hey, I'm mailing here.
Yeah, mailing, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to find out one
Um,
question is where will the bio resonance test be done?
Okay, very good question. I will, if you register through WhatsApp or through the scan, I will make an appointment to go to your place to do the scan.
Oh,
Okay,
you mean
together when I deliver the detox program to you.
you mean the bioresonance equipment is portable? I
Yes.
had the impression that it is non-portable.
No. Now they are so advanced, they can be portable.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay.
Because what I heard is that, correct me if I'm wrong, because you are in this industry, that it is not portable and it is has to be trained in Germany before this can be done.
Yeah. That was 30 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So now, how does one be qualified, if I may ask, to do this bioresonance?
Okay.
Because some of my friends who did bioresonance had very bad side effects.
Oh, bioresonance has no side effect, especially the portable ones, because there is no radiation. Okay.
Okay.
I have done more than 1,200 clients already during the COVID. So all of them have no side effect doing the bioresonance. Bioresonance is just a diagnosis tool. And it's non-invasive. You don't have to take blood. You just have to put your palm on the device. It can read your magnetic energy through your body. Okay.
Right.
So,
I see.
yeah.
I see. Okay. You have given a very detailed and very good presentation.
Yeah.
I mean, I have not heard one that's so detailed and this thing. But then inside the product that you mentioned, is it possible to let us appreciate the product a bit more, because it's going to be consumed into the body?
Okay.
Right.
Very good question. Let me assure you, all my products are food-based and they're using oil juice. They are already pre-approved when they come to Singapore. I merely assemble them. The only one that is very different is the oxygenated magnesium, which is also approved when they import to Singapore. So under Health Science Authority, HSA, as long as, because these belong to alternative treatment under natural remedy, as long as we do not claim that it can cure cancer,
right,
we are able to use this freely, because these are all food-based and it has no side effect. And none of the items are under any controlled drug. Okay. There is no side effect at all because you are consuming food. Okay.
Okay. May I know where these products from?
This product, I'm the founder of this product. I assemble it from all over the world. And the magnesium is from US. Okay.
Magnesium is from US, and the rest of them are from different
Australia, from South Africa, from Malaysia, all over the place. Okay. They are all pre-approved when they import to Singapore. And I'm the one who owns this detox program.
Okay. If I may ask a bit more, then how was this program developed?
It's developed over the span of 13 years. Okay. After I completed my research thesis in liver detox to lower cholesterol. It is approved by the university for me to study this using liver detox to lower cholesterol. Okay, can we give other people a chance to ask questions? We don't want to just concentrate on one person. Let me answer the question that is inside the chat. Can children 11 years old with severe eczema do detox? Very good question. I was about to say the youngest client is 11, who has very severe acne. Okay, in fact, my daughter, who was raised a vegetarian, she started detox when she was 15. So the youngest age to do detox is actually 10 years old. Okay. How long is the bioresonance? Bioresonance only take 2 minutes. Okay, I take 1 minute to key in your result, your profile, and then it will take 2 minutes to scan, 1 minute to generate the report, and then 3 to 5 minutes to analyze. So I will take all in all 10 minutes when I come to your place.
Dr. Mark. Hi.
I'm not a doctor, just call me Mark.
Oh, Mr.
Who is that?
Chan, can I check? Because I have my gallbladder removed.
Yeah.
Am I able to go through this
Okay,
detox program?
it's a very common question. Let me assure you, people with gallbladder removed, it means that the liver is full of stones. There is no more signal that the liver is in trouble. Okay. In the past, when you have gallbladder pain, it means that the liver has full of stone. Excess stone go to the gallbladder, and that's why you have calcified stone. Doctor will just remove it. That is a bad move. Now, I have many clients, after they remove their gallbladder, when they do liver detox, they have a lot of stones coming up. So I encourage you to do detox even though your gallbladder is removed.
Okay. Can you repeat your phone number? 9743
9743 8362.
8362. Thank you.
Okay, you can WhatsApp me your registration. You can also scan your registration. You can also WhatsApp me your registration. You can also pay now using my number. So the confirm, somebody asked, please confirm the total cost is 330. Yes. The price is 330 Singapore money. Okay. Cheaper than servicing a car. Okay. Any other question? Any other question? Feel free to ask. There's no question you cannot ask. Okay.
Oh, can I confirm another thing?
Yes.
So when I do the pay now for 330, and then I have to make an appointment. You will make an appointment to come to my place.
Correct.
And then with that, I will have to do the detox within that scheduled time of 3 days.
No. After you pay, we make an arrangement to see you. Then I will have a personal consultation. I will repeat the process on how to do detox. Then whether you can do on what time is up to you, because it's a DIY program. Yeah, you can do anytime. Okay.
So these ingredients, the oil and the magnesium and the how many times can I use?
The program can allow you to do 3 times.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome. Anyone else would like to ask a question? You can type it out or you can unmute to ask.
Can I we have to I mean I have to pay by tonight to have the special price. Tomorrow is not possible.
Tomorrow I'm free I have a free slot tomorrow.
No.
the most
I
important
think-
thing is
I think Julie has put it very perfectly. Must we commit by tonight?
oh, I see. Okay, you don't have to commit by tonight. You can register by tonight. Okay. You can ask questions through WhatsApp or through the scan by registration. And then you don't have to commit by tonight. But those who commit by tonight will have priority in arranging for an appointment. Okay, I hope I answer your question.
Okay, so that means we can register by tonight.
Yeah, you can register by scanning or by WhatsApp.
Or later.
Okay, then we'll make arrangement to meet up. Okay. Okay, keep the questions coming. If there's no question, those who are ready to leave, you can exit. Okay, those who have more questions, you can stay back. Meanwhile, you can, okay, there are 2 more messages coming in. Did anyone has any adverse reaction? No. We don't call it adverse reaction, we call it healing crisis. Healing crisis means that they feel a bit tired, giddy, or they have bloatedness. These are called healing crisis. These are not adverse reactions. Can I pay now through your phone? Yes, you can pay now through my mobile phone. Okay, next question. Thanks, Mark, for the very informative. You're welcome, Stephen. Anyone else? Please feel free to ask. If not, you can leave the chat. Can we have your address in Woodlands? Yeah, I will not type it here because you can WhatsApp me to ask. Okay, because it's a private thing. Can't pay now. Okay, never mind. You can pay now through using my mobile 97438362. Okay, you can pay now. If you cannot scan pay now, you can use my mobile. Next one, registered already. Very good. Okay, pay now later lah, huh? Any other question? Okay, no question. Yeah.
I'm Eric here. Can you hear me?
Yes, Eric. Yeah.
Yeah, hi. I want to ask you, just now you showed the whole set of 3 doses, basically, right?
Correct.
But then how does this relate to first day you take 3 times and second day you take 3 times? So shouldn't there be 6 doses?
Okay.
Or you take half of those each time?
Anyway, the 18 hour, the detox program
Yeah.
can allow you to do 3 programs. Each program is 18 hours. Each program 18 hours enable you to take 6 times. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So
that
every
means
program is 18 hours. So
we do one, right? 18 hours, and then maybe
next week
next
you
month,
do another
right?
one.
Next month. Oh, next week. So on
Yeah.
a weekly basis.
On a
Okay.
weekly
So
basis, on
3
a fortnightly basis.
Okay. So depending on how much comes out, right? I think,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Maybe. If a lot, then better do quickly, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Suzanne, you asked about my phone number, how to register. You can register using WhatsApp. Okay. Cannot confirm how many packs can pay tomorrow. Sure, why not? But very important, you confirm one first. Then you will have a priority to make arrangement. Live form. If you cannot confirm how many, you just confirm one first. All right. Then we can make arrangement.
Mark,
later.
suppose. Oh, sorry. I suppose if a friend in Hong Kong is interested, right?
Yeah.
Is it possible to send the thing to the person?
Yes,
Hong
I
Kong or
ever
China?
have sent to Hong Kong.
Any
I ever
problem
sent, no
to
problem.
China mainland?
Yeah.
Any
China
problem?
China will have a problem.
Oh, okay, so Hong Kong no problem.
Hong Kong,
Malaysia
no problem.
obviously no
Malaysia,
problem.
no problem at all.
Indonesia also no problem.
Yes, Indonesia, no problem.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
the problem is
But is there a fee? Is there like sending fee, freight charges
no,
on top? Okay, okay,
no.
okay. Thanks.
Mm.
Can I when you have the next session, right? Can I invite a friend from those places to join in the Zoom session?
Oh, why not? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Because it's easier rather than I explain it, you explain. No,
Yes,
much
yes, yes.
clearer.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
you're welcome. Okay, those people who cannot pay using QR code, use mobile phone. Okay, use the mobile phone to pay now. Okay, those who have no question, you can exit and leave the group.
Doctor.
Who is that? Can you speak louder?
Susanna here.
Yeah, Susanna.
I
Yeah.
just want to register now, and then one box you say can do 3 times. So
Correct.
is it 3
Correct.
times? So
Correct.
when you say you want, that means I will just say I need 1 box now.
Yes, correct.
Okay, but I register now, but I confirm everything tomorrow, can?
Can.
So what do you need again? The information you
I
need
just
my
I just need to know your name, and then once you WhatsApp me, I will be able to contact you.
WhatsApp you. Oh, okay, WhatsApp you directly.
Yeah, correct,
Okay,
correct.
got it. Okay, I want to pray about it, like, if you don't mind.
No problem, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Then that's all. Thank you.
Okay, the next question. Okay, somebody said I paid and texted you. Okay, good. Grace asked about when are you having another Zoom? Oh, not sure yet. Based on demand, usually when there is enough demand, I will have another Zoom. Otherwise, you can watch my recorded Zoom and I will post it in the YouTube. So Grace, if you don't mind, you want to share with people, or you yourself want to review the webinar, you can watch my recorded Zoom. Okay. I hope you all enjoy this presentation. To some of you, this is very revolutionary, something very new, but it has been there for many years already. Okay. Okay, somebody said I registered for myself now. If my husband wants to register later, what will the price be the same? Of course, the price will be the same. Okay. And don't forget, when you register, you will have 3 ebooks. Okay, 1, Ministry of Healing. 2nd, Natural Remedy Encyclopedia. Number 3, Counsels on Diet and Food. Okay, there's a 3 valuable books I only gave for this Zoom. Okay, so if your husband wants it, I can also give it to him. Okay, I will send you the recorded Zoom to email, provided you let me know your email address. Okay, it will take time to process the recording because YouTube takes time. Okay, I'm waiting for 1 more minute. If there's no question, I'm going to leave the chat. I'm going to leave this webinar. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for attending this webinar. I believe that you have benefited from it a lot. Yvonne, could you kindly WhatsApp me instead?
Okay.
Don't send it here because after when I exit, I cannot
Okay.
retrieve it, okay?
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Okay, good night, everyone. May God bless you. Yes.
I think I don't quite understand the program.
Who is that?
Three days, is it?
Who is that?
I'm hoping.
Okay, hoping.
Mm.
This is not a 3-day program. It's an 18-hour program.
18-hour program.
From day 1, 6 p.m. to day 2, 12 noon. And the downtime is only day 2. Day 1, you can go to work. Day 2, must stay home. Day 3, resuming normal duty, normal diet.
I see. 18
Okay.
hours program, but
Yeah.
must do how many times?
Do until no more stones. So
Do
a
until
person
no
who
more
is above 50 years old, they have to do at least 6 times.
I see.
Okay. But
So
you
18
do 3
hours
times first. Once you do 3 times, I will come and scan you again. But before you do, I will scan you first. Then after you do 3 times, I will scan you after the 3rd time. Then you will do the next 3 times. That is 6 times altogether. I will scan you again after 6 times.
I see. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
First day is day 1 is 6 to 10. Day 2 is
6 a.m. to 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Mhm.
Then day 3 remain continue
As normal.
to work.
Yeah.
The pass out is on day 2.
Yeah. Okay, there's a question. My son has profuse perspiration, both hands and feet. Can this cure? This one is a genetic illness. It has nothing to do with toxicity and congestion. So unfortunately, this one has to go for surgery to remove the sweat glands. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. I will take leave now, and may God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Will you come to Malaysia for scanning? We can arrange if there's enough people to be there. Okay, can make arrangement.